Hi, I'm Stefan Espinosa, and I'm playing Richard III in the upcoming production of Richard III.
Bid me farewell.
'Tis more than you deserve. But since you teach me how to flatter you, imagine I have said farewell already.
Was ever woman in this humor wooed?
Was ever woman in this humor won?
Richard III is one of Shakespeare's histories. It's listed as the tragical history of Richard III, and Billy Bard Shakespeare had to write this play in a way that his boss, Elizabeth I, would feel good about, making sure everybody knew that she had a legitimate claim to the throne. So it made Shakespeare's job better to make sure we made Richard a bad guy. And he's the grandfather of all our fun bad guys. Gordon Gekko, the Riddler in Batman, Michael Corleone, and these people who walk on the wrong side of the line and are very charismatic and appealing because they get away with everything. And we'd like to do that too. So we get to watch Richard manipulate all these folks that are around him who have gotten their position in power probably not by the best means either. And so as he takes out all these other bad people, we're in with a really cool guy. It's a lot funnier than people might expect. Richard gets the girl and gets a great battle, and it's going to be a lot of fun for the audiences here to see.
Fairer than tongue can name thee, let me have some patient leisure to excuse myself.
Fouler than heart can think thee, thou canst make no excuse current, but to hang thyself.
By such despair I should accuse myself.
And by despairing shouldst thou stand excused, for doing worthy vengeance on thyself, which is unworthy slaughter upon others.
Say that I slew them not.
Why then they are not dead, but deadly are.
Hi, I'm Claire Hummel. I'm a third-year MFA graduate costume design student here at the University of Houston, and I am the costume designer for Richard III. We gotta go back to the craft room. These are the myriad of costumes for the show of Richard III. Kind of what we went for is a combination of kind of contemporary runway look mixing in with the 1480s, more of the period look of Richard III. We have Queen Margaret's dress and the Duchess of York's dress, and then we have Richard's jacket. I'm a big fan of Richard's jacket. It has his hump included. I really liked playing with textures, modern textures, leathers, velvets, and then our color palette, we stay really tight with reds and blacks, with blacks and grays, and then of course going with the House of Lancaster and York with the red and the white. As far as what the audience can expect, they can expect kind of a fun twist, a modern twist on a period silhouette.
And it's fun to be bad. I mean, and I think that's part of the joy and charm of the show is Richard is like us in a lot of ways, and we see ourselves in him, but we can also separate ourselves when we need to say, oh, that's not what I would do in that situation, but we get to vicariously enjoy some of his bad boy nature in the show.